Everyone's racing to get more reach, but smart brands are shifting focus to AI trust and visibility. AI isn't a search engine, it's a gatekeeper. If it doesn't trust you, it won't mention you. Most marketers are still thinking in terms of rankings. Top of page 1, first result on Google, that's what everyone wants. But with AI search, the rules have changed. ChatGPT doesn't rank websites, it recommends answers. Gemini doesn't list links, it summarizes solutions. Perplexity doesn't show a page of results, it tells you what it thinks is best. This is a massive mindset shift, because in the world of AI search, your brand isn't judged by its keyword optimization or backlinking profile alone. It's judged by how well you answer the question. The brands that win aren't just publishing content, they're crafting content that looks and sounds like an answer. Think clear summaries, bullet points, structured data, concise comparisons, strong titles that match search intent. But here's a shift brands haven't realized. We're no longer being ranked, we're being cited. In the AI era, traditional SEO metrics like traffic, CTR, or even keyword rankings don't tell the full story. What matters now is whether AI trusts you enough to pull your content as an answer. Metrics like AI visibility score, how often your brand shows up in AI generated answers. Citation frequency, how frequently your content is sourced or quoted. Entity mention velocity, how fast your brand is gaining topical authority across the web. Zero click value, are you still influencing decisions when people don't click? Cross-platform presence, does your reputation travel across platforms like Reddit, YouTube, or Amazon? These are the new KPIs. And the faster you align your strategy to this reality, the more visible your brand becomes in the exact moments buyers are making decisions. And here's the wild part. You don't need to dominate traditional rankings to win anymore. Brands that get this are showing up in ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity more often, simply because they format content to be extracted, not just indexed. When we rewrite their content to serve as answers, not just articles, their AI visibility goes up fast. The real takeaway, it's not about showing up in search results, it's about being the result. In the AI era, content that feels like a confident answer is the new king. If your site isn't built to be referenced, summarized, and reused, you're invisible, and someone else is getting the customer you should have won. Now, this doesn't mean that you should purely write your content for AI. What it means is you should write your content for humans, but also packaged for AI. But even then, great content gets ignored if it's not answering the right question. If you want to earn visibility in AI chatbots, stop writing content for clicks and start writing content for decisions. The brands getting mentioned most often in ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity aren't publishing random blog posts. They're answering real buying questions. What's the best mattress for back pain? Top CRMs for small businesses? Best email marketing tools for under $50 a month? This is the kind of stuff that AI chatbots love to surface because it maps directly to what people are asking. We wrote content to match decision-based queries. Their citation rates in LLM responses went up significantly. And it's not just about phrasing, it's about positioning. If your content helps someone confidently compare, evaluate, and act, you become part of the answer. But most brands don't think like this. They're stuck creating content that explains, not content that decides. So how do you take advantage of this? Start by stepping into your customer's shoes right before they buy. Not when they're browsing, not when they're curious, but in that final moment when they're trying to choose between you and someone else. When they're actually asking, what's the best option for me? How does this compare to that? Is this really worth the price? These are the questions that shape decisions. And they're the same questions that AI chatbots are trying to answer. These aren't just casual queries. They're high intent buying stage questions. AI searches are 3 to 6x more likely to show buying intent than traditional search queries. That means people aren't just using AI to learn, they're using it to decide. So instead of hoping to rank for generic keywords, build content that earns trust in the exact moment a decision is being made. Here's a real advantage. The easier it is for the tool like ChatGPT or Gemini to lift your answer, the more likely it is to recommend you. This isn't about flooding your site with content. It's about publishing decisive content, the kind of stuff that makes a customer say, this is it, I found what I need. Because in the world of AI search, you don't need to go viral to win. You just need to show up in the answer box at the exact moment that someone's ready to buy.